Hi everybody, I'm Sam S, Diva Lifestyle Maven, bringing you another video. This time I want to talk about foundations. Obviously I'm a dark chocolate diva, and so most of my foundations are going to be, as you can see, a little warm and a little chocolate. And so also wanted to talk about kind of where my background is as far as makeup's concerned. I used to be an arena football cheerleader, so most of my experience is doing my own makeup, because obviously when you're a chocolate diva, nobody knows how to do your makeup apparently. And so that's my experience and where I am. And I also have a dance degree and a business degree. So that's where I come from, and so I used to do all my makeup, and obviously I had to have some color therapy as well, kind of like Jackie and a couple of the others. So I'm not a traditional makeup artist, but I have certainly learned to do my own because obviously people weren't doing it for a dark diva. I'm going to talk about all my foundations that I use and that I'm crazy about right now, and things that I use every day. I have two in particular that are fabulous. I am a combination to oily skin type. So that means my T-zone is always completely oily. And as you can see, I have a little bit of oil on my face now and a little bit in my cheeks. Right here on my cheeks are usually the oiliest, and then everything else is dry as a bone. A couple of my faves right now. One is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. This thing is fabulous. And when I say fabulous, I mean fabulous. I cannot get enough of this particular foundation. It is the Coco, which you might be reminded that Destiny Godly also uses Coco. And as you can see, all my foundations have a theme. They are very, very warm. My next fave is Smashbox Studio Fix. Also, kind of in the same vein as the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. They are transfer resistant and they wear really well. I am always out and about. I'm a salesperson, so I'm always seeing my clients all day long, and I'm in and out of the car, so I'm hot sometimes, and I'm very cold because I'm sitting in air conditioning all the time because I'm in Florida. So those are my two go-tos. Those things I use every flipping day. It is not even funny how great they last and how good the formula is. And I noticed that any types of pores are filled, any type of spot that I have, because obviously I have hyperpigmentation issues as well, those are covered as well. Now usually I have to do a couple of coats of this in order to be able to cover them up, but Can't Stop, Won't Stop, that thing is full coverage. My two faves, and if you notice, I have some drugstore and I also have some high-end. My two other favorites, you guessed it, it is the Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I am a 360 and a 368, and a 360. One is a Mocha and one is a deep golden, and you guessed it again. They're very, very warm looking because that's my particular undertone is a more golden, more orange, closer to an orange than a yellow. Oh, and I also forgot to tell you what my number was for Smashbox. This is 4.3. So if you are my color or slightly darker than me, you probably can use those as well. And the Fit Me is fabulous. I tend to use these more though in the winter because they are thinner. They cover great, like I still get great coverage in a light to medium, which is fabulous. But they are a lot thinner, so that means that they don't stay on the skin as much. And obviously I would use a primer of some sort. I'm loving right now the Smashbox primer order. That's what I usually use all over my face. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a glow. By the way, I'm wearing Can't Stop, Won't Stop in the Coco right now. As you can see, there's a little bit of a glow, but I like that. It's not a problem. I don't like to be super matte AF because one, you look chalky and I don't like to look chalky, but I like to see some of my oils come through. And the last two, which are not the last or least, that I love, awesome. One is the Match Master by MAC, and this is 8.0, and it's awesome. I mean, seriously. MACs are fantastic. They are great with the color, and again, it's another warm coloring as well. And then also the Studio Fix SPF 15, and it's NW48, which is also a full coverage. I only have a couple full coverages. As you can see, I have pretty decent skin. Like, I don't have a lot of pigmentation and a lot of issues in the skin, and I've pretty much always been that way. So anything that I cover will be a spot here or a spot there. I always have like one here and one here and one here and one here, and then one in the middle of my nose. So anything that I want to cover, I can cover pretty well. So those are all my favorites. I do want to tell you that the Can't Stop Won't Stop. They say that this is actually a neutral foundation, which I'm unclear. I know Jackie Ina was talking about how they talk about the undertones that are in their foundations. And they must be confused, because if you look at this particular foundation, you can see that it's very, very warm. And if you look at my undertones and you look at my chest and my neck, you can tell that my undertones are very, very warm. Although they say that this is a neutral, it's really not a neutral. It is definitely a warm matte. So you'll want to test this foundations out. Although when I went to pick this out, I knew clearly what mine was, because I'm used to obviously picking them out. And again, if you look at all of my foundations, they are clearly very, very warm. It just so happens that I'm very warm and I'm very dark chocolate. So that's kind of the ones that I love to use. Again, I love the Smashbox the most, and the Can't Stop Won't Stop, because they stay on a lot. Like, you can wear them, I think my max wear is 15 to 18 hours when I wear them, and they still look fabulous and flawless. I will get some shine, obviously, and of course I will have to dab throughout the day with some tissue paper. But I've never had to do it more than like 2 or 3 days. So those are my faves. That's what I'm working with right now. And as I go into the winter months, I usually wear the Fit Me's every day as well. And they stay on really well too. And they get rid of any pores that I have, because I sometimes have large pores. I also sometimes have kind of taut skin, and they still keep my skin moisturized. So that's my faves. Hope you guys like that one. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day. Bye.